Hi there! So Patchwall has come a very long way and it's definitely got better. In fact, I'd like to say Patchwall is the best thing to happen to smart TVs. A UI like no other, and that's what makes the Mi TVs and now the Redmi TVs so unique. So it's got a new update, version 4.0. Well, actually it's version 4.0.2. Every Mi TV and Redmi TV will be getting this update that's running the Android TV OS. I'm sure most of you who have the devices probably have already received it. I'll be sharing all the changes and you'll be surprised there are many. I'll be demonstrating this on my Mi Qled 55-inch, so some things might vary, but don't worry, most of it will be similar. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also follow me on my social media handles for more tech info. This is your friend Singh. Let's get started. So to check the version of Patchwall you're running, go to Additional Settings, Device Preferences, Patchwall, and there you will find Patchwall version 4.0.2. If you haven't received the update, don't worry, it will be pushed automatically. Just make sure your TV is connected to a stable internet connection. Okay, first, the biggest visual change is the tile carousel on all the pages. Previously, it was the full screen carousel on the Patchwall 3.4.1. Frankly, I was a huge fan of it. It looked absolutely stunning. But the problem with that was it would take a long time to load and was comparatively slower to scroll between pages. But now with the tile design, it's more consistent, more faster to load and completely lag-free. Also, the tile is quite bigger than what we saw on the previous Patchwall 3.0. It's just the right size, not too big and not too small. Then the app row below now has an input tile, which is a really smart idea as it saves more space compared to what we saw in the previous version, which had a full row of each input. Also, Disney Hotstar placement has changed. It comes further ahead. Previously, it was placed after the YouTube app. Small change, but worth a mention. Then the user center is now a part of the app row, which was previously accessible only from the top. Going into user center, inside here you can see a new tile size carousel, the apps row, offers. By the way, these are some really good offers that you can consider. Your continue watch list, upcoming movies and trailers. Below is the account management tile, the Mi Home app. Here you can control your Mi smart devices, Patchwall tips, and now the media player, TV manager and the gallery app are placed in here, something we previously saw in the app row. Then the VIP tab has been completely removed, which I'm assuming is because everything from here has been integrated into the user center. Then there is a new kids icon to enter kids mode. Previously it was a child with a home icon. Now this mode is really helpful if kids are using this TV. Only content suitable for kids will show up here. Also, if they try to go to the home page, it will ask for a password which you can set. See, it's practically impossible to supervise your child all the time while they're watching TV. So this can come very handy. The kids mode is one of the most underrated feature of Patchwall. Then India's top 10 list row has now been placed on the top. Previously, it was placed below the Netflix row. Then below here you have the Dolby Vision tab with content from multiple platforms that showcase Dolby Vision. However, all the content here is from Disney Hotstar. Quick tip, you can get a lot of Dolby Vision content from Netflix as well. HDR10 plus movies and TV shows, 4K videos, top IMDb movies. Now some of these tiles were also present on the previous Patchwall version, but it looked different with far lesser content. Then there's a watch for free content and you can see a green tag on the icon saying free. And I did play some of them to test it out and it played without needing to even log in. It's amazing. The right at the bottom is a row which says watch first episode for free list. The idea is to watch the first episode and if you like that TV show, you can consider subscribing to that platform and watch the rest. Pretty cool. Then coming to the live tab, a whole new collection of live news channels is now available. Aaj Tak, India Today, India TV, Z News, Z Business and so much more. And here comes the best part. All are free. Yes, you don't even have to log into any app. Like here, it's showing Z5, but you don't even need to log in. It simply starts streaming. Below you have a row of content that's free, like news. Check out that huge collection of news channels, English, Hindi, and even regional. Then in music, you have some free to stream channels, devotional channels, TV shows, and even kids. With Z5 integration, the collection of channels has really grown. Also with this update, Patchwall has shown us what's free and what's paid. I really get asked all the time, is everything on Patchwall for free? Is everything paid? Or how do we know what's free and what's paid? Well, now you do. And finally, when you come to the music tab, we are introduced to a whole new row of podcasts. Currently, it's provided by Epicon and it's available on variety of topics. Soul Brews, Story Time, and a lot more. And again, all are free. You'll need to sign up and log into the Epicon app once. Podcast fans are simply gonna love it. Can't wait for Spotify to join the Patchwall bandwagon. It's gonna be like a Pandora's box. Alright, so Patchwall is not perfect. I so wish there were a couple of things that were different, or we hope those changes are inculcated so that it becomes more fun. Like for me, the most important thing is that app row on the homepage. We can't edit it as per our preference. Netflix will be there, Input, YouTube, Disney Hotstar. Perfect. Now luckily those are the apps that are used most often. But what about others who don't use them, or I want to just reorganize them? I wish we had an option to reset those apps according to our preference. Also, I miss that time when you could choose between a Patchwall dark theme and the Patchwall light theme. It was kind of fun, but it's not a deal breaker. So that was the list, guys. There are still a lot of subtle changes to the UI, but it's not possible to cover it all. I'll leave some of it for you to explore. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to buy a Mi TV or a Redmi TV, I'll leave the links for all in the description. You should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention it down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.